Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel, guys. I am super excited to bring you guys this video. And this video came as a request from one of our viewers, and she shared her story with us. I am actually going to pull it up. I'm not going to read all of her story. But I just thank her so much for commenting on the video and for encouraging me to make this video, guys, because I have honestly had this as a video topic to make, but I just didn't know when I was going to make it. But I do want to shout out Journey with Daphne. She is the viewer that left the beautiful comment. She shared her story with us, and she said, Vicky, what advice would you give someone that wants to get into the real estate market? What advice do you have for someone who is looking to purchase a home? Or, I'm sorry, she already owns a home. She wants to become a realtor. She's right now a teacher, and she has always admired her father's entrepreneurial skills. Her mother was a nurse. She's kind of like living the real life rich dad, poor dad, but in this case, it's mom versus dad, right? Her mom has always had a stable job in nursing, and her father has always been entrepreneurial with his own restaurant, and she sees how her father is able to give back to his community because he is self-employed. And she wants to be able to do the same, not only for her community, but for her children. She's a single mom. So this is her story as why she wants to become a realtor. And I know that there are going to be a lot of you that watch my video that are probably wondering, is right now a really good time to become a real estate agent? And guys, just like I tell you about buying a house, we have to learn how to take action when that thought comes to mind. Okay. I am right now at a lake nearby my house. And do you guys see how vast and abundant the water is here? This lake goes all the way into Virginia. Okay. I am in Maryland right now, but this lake and the trails in this wood in the forest of where I am, this extends all the way into Virginia. I am in Smallwood State Park, okay? For those of you that know, in Maryland, Southern Maryland, not too far Southern Maryland, but Charles County. And if you know, one of my favorite places to go hiking is Great Falls Park, which also extends through Maryland and Virginia. That's one of the most beautiful things that I love about living in the DMV is that we have so many natural resources like you see right behind me available to us. And I want you to take note of how expansive this is, right, guys? So this is precisely what it is to be in real estate. Okay? The sky is the limit. In real estate, you create your day. You are the captain of your ship. So to Miss Daphne and to anyone else that is thinking about becoming a realtor, I would tell you these 5 steps. Let's get into it, y'all, because y'all know I like to keep my notes to keep me on track so that I don't go all over the place, because it's very easy for me to go all over the place. But I just wanted y'all to see how expansive this body of water is. This is how expansive real estate is. The first step that I would tell you is to get educated and to get licensed. Part of Miss Daphne's question was she wanted to know if she should go and work for a builder as a sales representative or if she should get a license. I told her without a shadow of a doubt to get her real estate license. It would be a blessing to work for a builder as a sales rep because that's going to give you stable income. But what you're going to run into is that your income will be capped by the number of buyers that come through and want to purchase in that community. So depending on what builder you decide to work for, you could actually cap your ability to make income. So I told her that if she has an opportunity to work with the builder, she wants to get into real estate, hands down, do it, right? But also get your license, right? So that is going to give me, I'm going to give you guys a bullet underneath of that. Get educated, get licensed. Do not quit your day job. I don't know. I don't know how I can tell y'all, but I am going to repeat this on this video. When you are starting a business, because that's what it is, when you are becoming a realtor, you are going to be self-employed, okay? You cannot quit your day job. I know Miss Daphne feels that her teaching career does not make enough money to live the type of life that she would like to live with her and her children. Sorry, guys. But I don't want you to quit your day job. If you are thinking about becoming a realtor, you are going to keep your full-time income, and you're not going to quit that job until your real estate business has replaced your yearly salary. So that means that if you are making 45 to 65,000 a year on your day job, you're going to keep that day job and work real estate around your day job until your real estate business makes you $65,000 a year or more. This is very important, guys, because a lot of people that get into the real estate industry, they see the glitz and glamour that people put out on social media. You know, a lot of people, they pay for photography, they pay for videography, they do a lot of showboating to make it seem like they're bigger than what they are. But if you check out the stats, last year, 74% of realtors did not sell a house. Let me repeat that for you. Last year, 74% of realtors, real estate agents, did not sell a house. Okay, guys? So that tells us that less than 30% of people with real estate license last year actually sold a home. This is why I am telling you that you cannot become a realtor and think that you're going to start making crazy money right out the gate. Okay, when I first got my real estate license 20 years ago, I was 21 years old, 2004. I took the real estate exam in the state of Maryland 9 times. You hear me? 9 times I took that exam. Okay, I passed the practical part, no problem, 100% correct. It was the state part of the portion that I kept falling short, because you need to get a 75 or higher in order to qualify as passing. I don't know what it is now, but that's what it was back then. And I kept falling short, a question here, 2 questions there. Y'all, I went back 9 times. That's how bad I wanted it. Okay. And I was 21 years old. I was so green. I knew nothing about life, but I had recently dropped out of Howard University, and I knew that I had to get some type of degree certification before my parents came for my, okay? So that's why I was super motivated to get my real estate license at 21, and I took the exam, the state part of the exam, 9 times, all right? And I worked on a team. Okay, I did not jump out there and work by myself. I knew nothing, right? I had just dropped out of college. All I had was the marketing and business information that I got at Howard University, and I thought I was about something, okay? So I had to work under a team, and I worked as a, I did all of the open houses. Back then, we had to manually do marketing ads in magazines. So I handled all of the marketing for the team, but I was so fresh and I was just learning. And then came the real estate market crash of 2008. Everyone calls it the real estate market crash of 2008, but in reality, it started like 2005, okay? 2004, 2006, we started seeing people lose their jobs, and we started even seeing real estate brokerages, entire brokerages were closing down. That's what happened to our brokerage. By 2008, I was working a government job like everybody else in the DMV. Okay, so I share this with you to let you know that even though it is a lucrative business and you could totally transform your life, you want to keep your full-time employment. If you are blessed blessed enough to have a full-time job already. You want to keep this employment because we don't know where the real estate market is going, and you do not want to put all of your eggs in one basket, guys. You have to make sure that you have multiple streams of income until your real estate business actually starts taking off. All right, so that's tip number one. Get educated, get licensed, and do not quit your day job. All right. Tip number two is to build a strong network. Real estate is a relationship driven business. Do not get in real estate if you don't like people. You are going to have to learn what your networking style is. I can tell you guys right now, I don't feeling like I'm selling to my friends and my family. When I started out in real estate, this is another reason why I worked on a team, because the lead realtor, he used to give us leads and we would go and work those leads. Back then we didn't even have social media, y'all. So I pretty much only worked the business that the lead realtor was giving me because I was 21. Nobody was buying a house. My friends were still in college or just getting started in life. I didn't have a network to be able to help and build a connection with, right, at that time. But with today's world of social media, what you can do is, if you're working on a team or you're working under a bigger broker, a bigger agent, what you can do is all of the open houses, like this is what I would do if I was starting over, right? I would work on a team, help out a bigger agent, and every time they gave me a lead, every time they gave me an open house to work, I would use that for content on my social media. So that's how you're going to build your presence as an established realtor when you are brand new in the game, because real estate is a people's business. The more people you know, the more people that you put yourself in front of, the more opportunities you're going to have to make money. Okay? People are always going to need a place to stay. That's why I said real estate is as expansive as this body of water that we are here today. All right, y'all. So you want to make sure, hold on. It's a little cold out here, y'all, and I ain't bring my coat, okay? But anyways, you want to make sure that you are building a network. So stay active on your social media. Become that go-to person. Do not be a secret agent. When you decide to become a realtor, you have to let people know. Find a comfortable style of marketing that works for your network, that works for the people that you know. You can pick a neighborhood. Let's just say you pick a condo community or a townhome community or even an apartment complex where you can start marketing, door knocking, leaving them information about becoming a first-time home buyer or selling their homes, right? You could create your own network if you don't already have one. But one of the quickest ways to get a network, if you don't have a network of leads that are going to bring you business, is to work for a larger realtor. And in the business, we call that working for a team. Okay. Number three, I just kind of went into that. You can choose a niche. So you're going to want to choose a niche to market to, guys. First-time home buyers, if you are a new agent, first-time home buyers may be the place for you, but I don't want you to get boxed in, right? If you want to start out in luxury homes, or you want to start out in commercial real estate, or you want to do rentals because you really know the rental market of where you are, and that's what you want to do, pick a business, pick a niche. If you want to work with military people, you want to focus on VA homes and VA loans and working with military families, that's going to help you to zero in your marketing. That's going to help you when you are thinking of ways to market to your community. Okay, guys? So I am really going through it. I'm about to show y'all this water. Okay, because y'all ain't about to see me blow my nose. All right, so now let's get back to it, guys. Y'all know how I like to do my videos, real uncut, no editing. All right, so let's get into it. So now that you pick a niche, leverage your social media. I already told y'all that. If I was a new agent today, I'm talking about real estate on my social media. I'm going to every open house and I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to do walkthroughs and I'm going to tell people about the down payment assistance programs that are available to them. Now, we already know people don't like to be oversold. So don't be that corny guy. But that corny guy sometimes is that guy, because the more people see that you are busy, the more people see that you are working in real estate, the more people are going to be like, hey, let me call Miss Daphne because I'm trying to buy a house. And I just heard she just got her license. She's always at an open house every weekend, or she's always out touring houses, right? So like the more people see you working in real estate on your social media, your clientele will naturally come to you. All right. So social media is a very powerful tool when you finally do get your license and you're starting out in the business. Number 5, you want to stay persistent and you want to keep learning. Real estate, we are never not learning. When you get your real estate license, you have to renew your license every 2 years. And with that renewal, you're going to have 15 hours of continuing education. But that's just the bare minimums, y'all. Like, I am constantly learning every day. The laws literally just changed. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Here we are. The laws literally just changed in August for the entire market and how we do buyer agencies agreement. So we're all learning constantly. And as the market shifts, as the climate changes, as the government continues to make more changes, we're going to see more things that are going to have to keep us on our toes. This is just an example of things that we have to continue learning as a realtor. So I want to leave you guys with a bonus tip, okay? If you are thinking about becoming a realtor, I want you to find a mentor. Find someone that is successful in the business and that they are going to give you pointers. They're going to help guide you. You can follow my channel if you don't already subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and you can do just like Daphne did. You can leave a question in the comments below and I'll make a video for you, right? Because we're going to help each other out. I have to keep fresh content and I like to bring content that my viewers want to hear. So if you're subscribed to my channel and you're thinking about becoming a realtor, hello, I'm your mentor. And if you're in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, and you're thinking about becoming a realtor, we can connect. And if I can't personally guide you through the market, I can help send you to different agents that may have the time and capacity, because I know a lot of agents that have teams, right? Once I got back in the market in 2013, the team that I had worked for in 2004, like I said, that brokerage closed down when the real estate market crashed. So when I came back in the market, y'all, I started working for Keller Williams. That was the best decision that I could have made, because even though the commission split with Keller Williams is very high, they give you a lot of learning. Not only do they give you a lot of learning, there are a lot of mega agents that are agents with Keller Williams that have the capacity to teach you. So you have a network of experienced agents within your brokerage, okay? That's probably going to be another video because I don't want to make this video too long, but Keller Williams is a good one. And EXP Realty. EXP Realty, it operates completely off of the cloud, so there aren't like physical offices to go into. I personally would recommend you find a brokerage like Keller Williams, Weichert, or Century 21, Samson's Property. These are brokers that are in our area that are really big, that are really established. Find a Remax if you have a Remax in your area. Berkshire Hathaway, probably saying that all wrong, but find a big one. I worked with Keller Williams. I got all of my real estate education from Keller Williams. I followed mega agents. I took their classes. I literally used to take a class every morning at 7 a.m. called Power Hour. And that was the best thing that I could have done for my business was to get up every day, get dressed to the nine. Because, you know, being a realtor, you got to look good, baby. That's going to be a whole nother video, because there is a certain level of swag that comes with being in this business. Okay. I'm not going to lie. You can't be shy. You can't be pushy. There has to be a perfect mix of personable, being relatable, but you also have to stand out. I learned all of those little tidbits in Power Hour with Keller Williams. Okay. So mentorship is very, very important. And I would say that if you are someone that is thinking about becoming a realtor, find successful realtors on YouTube that you can watch their content and you can learn from us. You're going to pay attention that most of us that are really successful, we have our own flow in how we do things, because that is how you're going to differentiate yourself and you're going to build your own tribe of people that are going to want to work with you. The fact that you want to become a realtor is only an indication that you have an assignment on your life to serve and help people at a higher level. You have to be a people's person. All right. And it's not about the money, because yes, I do love the money that I make, and I have endless possibilities of making whatever income that I want to make. I could just tell you guys, when I started, I was probably making like $30,000 a year. Okay. That's no money. And I had 2 kids, right? But when I started investing in myself and I started taking more classes, and I even did personal development, and I found a coach outside of real estate. I had a real estate coach that I paid $100 a month for. And then I had a spiritual coach that I was paying. How much was that? That was $197 a month. I did that in 2017. By 2018, I made $150,000 in my business. Okay. So a $1,200 investment over 1 year of personal development turned into $150,000 in my business. I'm not even trying to brag, but I created my own 6-figure income because I invested into my own knowledge. So Miss Daphne, I want to tell you that you are on track, sweetheart. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you so much for bringing your question, because I know that there are more people that were wondering the same thing. What are the first steps to becoming a realtor? So before we go, let me recap that for you guys so y'all have it. Number 1, you want to get an education, get licensed, get your real estate license. Check out the ceshop.com. You can get your license on that website. Also, Keller Williams, I do know that if you make a commitment to work with their brokerage, they will pay for your licensing. Okay. Build a strong network, choose a niche that you're going to market to. Leverage social media, okay? And stay persistent. The bonus tip is to find a realtor in your market. All right, guys, until we meet again, have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.